Game 2 of the NLCS as the Dodgers take on the Cubs. Dodgers take Game 1 yesterday, looking to take Game 2 here today. Marcus Stroman yesterday pitched for the Cubs. We had, who did we have? Tony Gonsolin, that's right, who pitched a lights-out game and a game to remember. And we won 4-0 yesterday, made it look pretty easy against the Chicago Cubs. Tony Gonsolin was lights out, and today, or tonight, Dustin May is making his 2023 postseason appearance against Jameson Taillon in the bullpen for the Cubs out there in right field. It's set, Dodgers, Cubs, tonight, Game 2 of the NLCS. Alright, Dustin May is on the mound. This is his, in the regular season, he went 25 starts, 19 wins, 2 losses, had a 1.68 ERA, 165 and 2/3 innings, 10 walks, 213 strikeouts. In August and September, in August, he won Pitcher of the Month. And now, we're going to be facing Ian Happ to lead this ball game off. First pitch from Dustin May will be a strike 0-1 as the Dodger fans cheer, as that hits Will Smith's glove for a strike. And the game's on its way here at Dodger Stadium as that's hit to Taylor, who's playing second base tonight. One away here in the top of the first. Want to talk about Miguel Vargas really quickly. Yesterday, Miguel Vargas hurt himself sliding back into second base, as I'll bring up Seiya Suzuki. That'll bring up Seiya Suzuki hitting 300. First pitch for May will be inside ball 1. So, a quick update on Miguel Vargas. Like I said, he ended up sliding into second in yesterday's game and hurting his ankle. He does not, he's able to play, but not as of now. He's not able to play as of now, but he'll be back to normal in a few days, they said. Didn't want to hurt him anymore, so he's still on the NLCS roster, but I don't know when his next game will be. It could be the Game 3 in Chicago, it could be Game 4 in Chicago, it could be Game 5 if necessary in Chicago. Really don't know what's going on here with Miguel Vargas. All it said was a few days. So the lineup as of now is Taylor at second, and right now David Peralta's in left field. I know I mentioned Jay Hay yesterday. He'll probably make a few appearances too. That's just the lineup for Game 2 tonight as Adames throws out the runner. And Dustin May has a 1-2-3 inning in his first postseason game here in 2023. Alright, Jameson Taillon is going to be the starting pitcher. This is his third start in the postseason. Has a 1.80 ERA. 2 wins, 15 innings, 3 walks, 14 strikeouts. Man, a lot of these Cubs are making their third start of this postseason, and that's because with the Braves, they actually did take that series to 5 games. So, you know, pretty sure they are coming here. No, actually, no, they didn't. Wrong place. Cleveland, the Guardians took the Twins to 5 games. So, wrong team. I don't know why I was thinking the Cubs did it, but Cubs definitely have had to use their starters, being in the wild card, and then playing the Braves and advancing to this NLCS. So a lot of them have pitched in the postseason, and I feel like that's a good thing for us, because I feel like they're kind of tired just a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of have that superstition or that feeling that they're more tired than this Dodgers team, as the Dodgers only have played 5 games in the postseason. They've won every game they've played, and they're looking to make it 6 straight in the postseason, as that's chopped down to third. Morale, they're the first 2 away here in the bottom of the first. And now that'll bring up Freddie hitting 250, 1 bomb, 2 RBIs. In the postseason. Batting average is not looking like Freddie Freeman, but thankfully the rest of the team is picking them up. They're just picking each other up as a whole, and that's what happens. When your team does that, you're more likely to win a championship. Unless you're, like, compared to teams that are relying on a few guys. Because that'll end the inning. Alright, Dansby Swanson will lead off the top of the second, hitting .286. First pitch, strike one. The 0-1 cutter. Hit and fouled, 0-2. The 0-2 fastball from Dustin May will be fouled. 0-2 cutter. Swanson got him. One away here in the top of the second. Second punch out for May. As that will bring up Christopher Morale hitting .222. So obviously the strategy, if we win this ball game, might be Buehler game 3 and then Bobby Miller game 4. Debating which one I want to go first. In the away games, if we lose this game, then it would go Buehler, Kirsch, Miller possibly. So if we keep on winning and doing what we're doing, we'll see Bobby Miller in Chicago at some point, possibly even in game 3. I'm not too decisive yet on who I want to go, but we're focused on this game here, and just gotta pitch till we win, right? And play till we win and do what we need to do to make it to the World Series. The 1-2 slurve, got him to end the top of the second. A 1-2-3 inning for May. Gets his third punch out of the game. Alright, Max Muncy will lead off the bottom of the second, hitting .231. First pitch from Jamison Tyon. Outside, ball one. Muncy played 151 games this year. Honestly, didn't realize he played that much. I think he probably played more games than anybody else on the squad. The 2-0. 2-1. I feel like it's very hard in MLB The Show for your players to play 162, right? 'Cause that's going to be a base hit for Muncy. He's going to round first and head into second. The throw from Belly is not on time. That'll be a leadoff double for Max Muncy to lead off the second inning. And now that'll bring up Will Smith with a runner in scoring position. The Dodgers scored yesterday. Their first run on a wild pitch while Will Smith was up. So, see what we can do here with Smith. If Will Smith gets a base hit and brings in a run, I'm just going to say, for the superstition, that every time Will's up, we're going to score our first run. The 0-2. Hit into right, that ball. Oh, that's not dropping. They're going to double him up, I think. No. Seiya Suzuki's going to throw it to the cutoff man. And now they'll bring up the hot hitting. Nolan Arenado went deep yesterday for his second home run of the postseason. What will Arenado do here? First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. Arenado trying to be the NLCS hero for the Dodgers. The guy who helps them win it. Hit a home run yesterday, like I said. Hit one in the divisional round. The 1-1. 1-2. Good knuckle curve. Honestly, that ball looked like a... That pitch looked like a ball the whole way, and then all of a sudden just went into the middle of the zone. The 1-2, 2-2. 2-2 from Tyon to Arenado. Fouled back. Staying alive is Nolan. Pitch was not pretty. The 2-2. 3-2. Working a full count and CT3's on deck. The payoff. will be fouled. The payoff again will be a swing and a miss. 2 away, huge out for Jamison Tyon, and a huge pitch to get his first strikeout of the night to face CT3 now. Doesn't get any easier for the Cubs. This Dodgers lineup is thick, as that will be hit to morale to end. Or no, maybe that's Horner. Yeah, that's Horner at second to end the inning. Alright, Cody Bellinger will lead off the top of the third, hitting .259, 4 bombs, 5 RBIs in this postseason. He's had a really good one so far. First pitch to the former Dodgers, strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Bellinger, 102 RBIs this season for the Cubs in 103 games, I think it said. Oh no, I said 133. As that swung on a miss right down the middle, and Bellinger misses it 1 away. 4th punch out for me. As that will now bring up Trey Mancini, hitting .357. First pitch, hammered. And that ball is gone, and the Cubs have the lead for the first time in the NLCS. What a swing from Trey Mancini. Well, they'll bring up Young Gomes down by 1 of the Dodgers. May just trying to have a inning here to get out of it. Trying to regroup, trying to get an out here to help him out and build that confidence. Quickly 0-2. Just a good swing from Mancini there. That will be a strikeout, 2 away. 5th one for May. And now that will bring up Ian Happ. 0 for 1. First pitch, strike 1. The 0-1 heater. Popped up. Arenado will get there to end the top of the third, but the Cubs do score a run on the solo shot from Trey Mancini. Won a World Series ring with the Astros last year. Looking to win one with the Cubs. Alright, Willie Adames will lead off the bottom of the third, hitting .385. Has 1 home run in this postseason. It was against the Rockies, but has been pretty good so far for the Dodgers. That's fouled 0-1. Struggled throughout the regular season. In the postseason, he's come alive. Quickly 0-2 though. 0-2 to Willie Adames. 1-2. The 1-2. 2-2. Good eye. I think this is the first time. No, actually, this isn't. I was gonna say I think this is the first time we've been down in a postseason game. But we were actually down to the Rockies here at 2-1 in a game in the NLDS. 3-2. David Peralta on deck. The 3-2 to Adames. Fouls it. No, that's going to be caught. Yeah. Say Suzuki will catch it to end the, record the first out. And now that'll bring up DP getting his first postseason action for the Dodgers. First pitch to DP. Swung on and fouled 0-1. Probably feels good for David Peralta to be in an NLCS game. Just to be playing ball and trying to help this team win a ring any way he can. And tonight will be the night he should show what he can do. The 1-1. Jammed him. 2 away here in the top of the third. Yeah, they'll bring on Mookie Betts. First pitch. Inside ball 1. Mookie Betts, 7-time Gold Glove winner, most recent this year. 1-1.
1-1.
Had a good year in right field, had a lot of assists. The 1-1. 2-1. So the motto for opposing teams in this series is probably don't run on Mookie if he has the ball or if it's hit to him. The 2-1 hit into into center. Bellinger will catch it to end the third, and the Dodgers are still down by 1.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Suzuki.
And first pitch to Seiya Suzuki, he's 0 for 1. Taking it inside, ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. Taking that pitch inside, but it's a strike. The 1-1 from Dustin May. 2-1.
Outside ball.
2-1 to Seiya Suzuki. 2-2. 2-2 cutter. 33 pitch will be hit into center for a leadoff single here in the top of the 4th. Cubs get their second hit. And now they'll bring up Nico Horner. 0 for 1. First pitch, strike 1. The 0-1 cutter. Quickly 0-2. The 0-2 to the Cubs second baseman. The fastball from May will be hit and right. Betts will get there, 1 away here in the top of the 4th. With the 1 away, now that will bring up Dansby Swanson. Struck out in the second. First pitch cutter, strike 1. I feel like the cutter tonight for Dustin May has not been on point, just with the releases. Quickly 0-2 to Dansby.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2. Circle change. Foul it off. 0-2. The fastball fouls it off again. 0-2. The slurve fouls it off again. Staying alive. The 0-2 pitch. Sinker fouled. Dodgers trying to enforce a double play here. The 0-2 to Swanson. Will strike him out looking instead. 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Will take it. 6th punch out for Dustin May. And the Cubs have already struck out 21 times in this series. Facing Gonsolin and May. That's an absolutely absurd number. Crazy to see that. That'll be hit to Freeman. He'll go to second to end the top of the 4th. And the Cubs single will not come around to score. Alright, James Outman will lead off the bottom of the 4th. He's 0 for 1. 38 pitches through 3 for Jamison Tyon. Ball 1. Outman played in 134 games this year for the Dodgers, as that's hit up the middle. No, Horner will make the play. Throw to first, will be on time. 1 away, and now that'll bring up Freddie, who's 1 for 5 in the series. First pitch from Jamison Tyon will be hooked and fouled. 1-1. 0-1 to Freddie Freeman. Hit. Swanson, 2 away. 2 former Braves in this series, and Freeman and Swanson, and both of them competing to make it to the World Series and represent the National League. Ball 1 to Max Muncy. Dodgers a game ahead of the Cubs. Game 2 here tonight in LA. Game 3 will be Saturday in Chicago. The 1-1. This is hitting to right. That ball is back. Seiya Suzuki will have room, and he will end the 4th. I know the Angels and the Guardians start their series tonight in Anaheim. I have no idea what the score is because it doesn't tell us on the bottom of the screen during the postseason. And it doesn't display it, unfortunately, on the screen, but it displays it in left field. So if any ball is hitting to left, we might be able to see it. That's a punch out, one away here in the top of the fifth. 7th punch out for Dustin May. The Guardians go 5 games against the Twins. That's fouled 0-1. The Angels go 3 games. Oh no, 4 games, excuse me. Against the Rangers. So the Angels had to sit there for a second as Freeman will make the play, throw to first to May, 2 away. And Bellinger's retired for the 2nd time tonight. But the Angels are playing on some rest. The Cubs, not the Cubs. The Cubs, yeah, the Cubs clinched. The same day, no, I think the same day, no, the day after we did. So we got 1 day's of rest before playing, well, a few days of rest before playing the Cubs, and the Cubs got a little bit of rest as well. But the Guardians, out of all the teams are playing on less rest, that's a strikeout to end the top of the 5th. And they're facing the best team in the American League in the Angels. Not an easy assignment. But I will tell you their series, what the records are, or what the series is on Saturday. If we don't see it here tonight, to see who takes game 1 in that series. First pitch to Will. Outside, ball 1. Dodgers down by 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. The 1-0 from Jamison Tyon. Hit. Swanson. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. And now that'll bring up Arenado, who's 0 for 1. First pitch. Strike 1. Pretty sure Ohtani would be going for the Angels tonight in game 1. Don't know who the Guardians would throw out. But Ohtani wants to set the tone for that series. And if they win that game, they'll probably go Dylan Cease, as that's hitting to right center field. That's going to be a double with 1 away for Nolan Arenado. Kind of wish that was into left field so we could possibly see the Angels and Guardians score, but they'll take the double into right for Arenado, and now that will bring up CT3. 0 for 1. First pitch from Tyon. Ball 1. The 1-0 to Taylor. Fouls it off, 1-1. Tyon in a kind of another big situation in this ball game, trying to get out of it here in the 5th. The 1-1. 1-2. After Taylor, it is Adames. The 1-2. Hit and fouled. The 1-2 from Tyon. Will be fouled off again. Taylor staying alive, working a count, doing everything he can do here to keep this AB alive. The 1-2 from Tyon. Will, did he go? He didn't. 2-2. Swinging at a lot of these pitches this CT. A lot of them are in the zone. So Tyon tried to get him to swing at that one. The 57th pitch will be hit up the middle. Arenado around third. An RBI single to tie this ball game up for CT3. A beautiful at-bat, and that is one thing about this Dodgers team. The more pitches you throw to these batters, the more trouble you're in, because at some point, they're going to win that battle. It's kind of been the motto all year, I've noticed, with this team. If you throw plenty of pitches to them in an AB, eventually they're going to turn that ball around and get a base hit, just like CT3 did right there. to tie this ball game. 1-0 to Willie Adames. One away here in the bottom of the fifth. Throw over and Taylor will get back safely. And the Cubs are trying to kill this Dodger rally here in the bottom of the fifth. They have scored one to tie it up, and they don't want the Dodgers to score anymore, as that's going to be maybe a double play ball. It's going to be tough to turn, and they're not going to turn it. Willie Adames will beat the throw out. And now that'll bring up David Peralta. He's 0 for 1. Flied out in the third, and hitting again here in the bottom half of the fifth with 2 away with a runner at first. The first pitch from Tyon, hitting to left. That will end the inning, and it looks like it's 4-2 in Anaheim with the Guardians up. So we have a score on that game. Guardians beating the Angels. That's kind of a shocker. Now bring up Young Gomes 0 for 1. First pitch heater, hammered but hooked, fouled. 0-1 fastball from May. Hit and fouled again. Back-to-back heaters kind of right in the middle of the plate. Not what you want if you're Dustin May. The 0-2 slurve will be fouled again. The 0-2 Dodger fans trying to watch May strike him out here, which he will, painting the sinker. One away here in the top of the sixth. 9th punch out for Dustin May, and now that will bring up Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2. First pitch, strike one. Happ in his 7th year with the Chicago Cubs. Here in the NLCS, doing his thing. Happy to be here. 0-2, got him. 2 away. The last time they were in the NLCS was in 17. 10th punch out though for Dustin May. 25 strikeouts so far. And 2 games for the Cubs. And somehow in this game, it's 1-1. 1-1 slurve, 1 and 2. The 0-2. The heater from May will strike him out for the 11th punch out. And I don't know if Tony Gonsolin and May have been waiting for these games to pitch in, but Bobby Miller has super high expectations for the punch outs in Chicago if we win this game in Game 3. Because this is absolutely insane for May and Tony Gonsolin. Game 1, 15 for Gonsolin so far tonight. For May through 6, he's had 11. Absolutely insane. As that will bring up Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2. First pitch hit in the center. Bellinger is not catching that one because it's going to split the gap. And that'll be a leadoff double for Mookie Betts here in the bottom half of the 6th. Gets his first hit for the NLCS here in Game 2. And now that will bring up the Rookie of the Year, James Outman, 0 for 2. Cody Bellinger's replacement. Can he come through here and make this Dodger Stadium erupt? The 0-1. 0-2, good pitch. That's it, and that's going to be a fair ball. A misplay from Trey Mancini to make it a 2-1 Dodgers lead. So a base hit for Outman comes through, makes it 2-1. With a weird hop, and Tyon throws that ball past Yan Gomes, and James Outman will take second easily on that wild pitch. No outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers lead 2-1. Freeman at the dish, 0 for 2. The 1-0. 1-1 with the heater in. That is a play that Trey Mancini has to make. Because now the Dodgers lead And the Dodgers pitching has been on top of their game in these first two ball games. I mean, Dustin May did give up that home run earlier, but 11 punch outs through 6, and he still has more fuel in him. And if this Dodgers offense scores more runs, the Chicago Cubs are in trouble of falling 0-2 in the series. 2-2 to Freeman, hitting to right center. Oh no, right field, excuse me. Outman will tag. It'll be at third for Max Muncy.
Up next is Martin, the designated hitter, Max Muncy.
And bring up Max Muncy. 1-for-2. First pitch. Lays down. Oh, pops a bunt up. The ball is gonna be not caught. Both runners will be safe. Tried to bunt it over to the left, but Max bunts it up and causes that ball to drop in front of Tyon and Yan Gomes, and Outman was gonna head home and realized, wait a minute, that ball might get caught, and David Ross has seen enough of Tyon, and they're gonna bring in Adenson Sampson. Has a 3.86 ERA. And that was just his regular season stat. I think this is his first postseason game. Ball 1 to Will Smith. 1-0. The Dodgers, if they get the big hit here, extend the lead. That's trouble for the Cubs. There goes Muncy. Swung on and missed. Muncy will be safe though. And what do you do now if you're the Cubs? You're going to face Will Smith or walk him, and I think they're going to face Will. The 1-1. 1-2, good cutter away. These fans booing. The 1-2, 2-2. Pitch inside. The 2-2. Hit and fouled. Staying alive is Will Smith. 2-2. 3-2, full count. Arenado is on deck, the hottest hitting Dodger at the moment. I'm pretty sure you don't want him up with the bases loaded, actually. The payoff will be fouled. That was ball 4, but somehow Will Smith gets his bat on it. The payoff again. Will be a strikeout, looking 2 away. And Will can't believe it. And now that'll bring up Arenado. 1-for-2. I think Will's just a little frustrated. You swing at ball 4, then you take a pitch, expecting it to probably be a ball, and it hits the top of the zone away for a strikeout. 1-0 to Arenado. Doubled earlier. Hit a home run in last night's ball game. And up, and has a hitter's count here. The 2-0 from Sampson. Arenado. 2-1. Swung on and missed with the slider. Hit and hooked, fouled. Late swing from Arenado. 2-2. From Sampson to Arenado again. He'll be fouled off again. We'll do it again. 2-2. Arenado will call time. Don't do that often, but when we do, it's just to get these batters a breather. Calm the situation down. The 2-2. Got him. 10-6, and the Dodgers will hold on to their 1-run lead. Nico Horner will lead off the top of the 7th. Probably going to be the last inning here for May. As he hammers one into right center field. Betts will watch it drop in front of him. Wasn't too sure how to take the angle on that baseball, was Mookie Betts. And that will drop in for a hit. And now Monte and Bruce Gratterall will start warming in the Dodgers bullpen. Bring up Dansby Swanson. He's 0-for-2. First pitch heater, fouls it off, 0-1. The 0-1 circle change. 1-1.
Nope, ball.
And the 1-1 fastball. Hit in the center. That will be a base hit. Horner will stay at second. And that bullpen, we're going to go have a mountain visit with Dustin May. That'll bring up Christopher Morale. They're warming quickly in that bullpen. They're still warming up. Both of them are not ready. First pitch to Morale. Hit into right. Do they run on Mookie Betts? They do. The throw from Betts will not be on time. It's a tie ball game. Just not the way we needed the ball to bounce there. And now we're going to bring in Almonte. So this game is tied. May has 11 punch outs. Gives up 2 runs though. And these runners are his responsibility. First pitch to Wisdom. Outside, ball 1. Good job right there from Will. Getting a glove on it. The 1-0 sinker. 2-0. The 2-0 slider. I feel bad for May. It really felt like it was his night just to really beat up on these Cubbies. Instead, they found a way to get runs on the board against him. Taylor will dive here. Double play ball. Maybe. No, they're only going to get 1. 1 away here in the top of the 7th. Gets one of the lead runners. Runners at the corners for Cody Bellinger. Great play from CT3. And now that will bring up the hot hitting Belly. 0 for 2. First pitch fastball, fouled. 4 home runs, 5 RBIs. The 0-1 slider, 0-2. The 0-2 sinker from Almonte will be hitting to left. Do they run on David Peralta? He loads up. Here comes the run. The throw in from BP will not be on time, and the Cubs will take the lead. 3-2 Cubbies here in the top of the 7th. And that will close the book for Dustin May. 3 runs have been given up. 1-1. It's postseason baseball, man. Anything could happen. Especially when you're a series away from the World Series. That's a strikeout to end the top of the 7th. But the Cubs take the lead here. And the Dodgers failing in the bottom of the 6th is huge at the moment. Ball 1 to Taylor. Ball 1-0 from Sampson. Hit to second. Horner will make the play 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. They'll bring up Willie Adames. You have to get a hit in this series against the Cubs. First pitch, swung on and missed. 0-1. Really thought David Peralta would be able to throw out Dansby Swanson. I mean, Dansby has good speed. But I feel like Peralta has a decent arm and just wasn't able to make the play. And if we lose this game, our lineup in Chicago may look completely different a little bit, with Vargas possibly being out, as that will end the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for the Cubs. Because if Vargas is out, we're going to bring in Gratterall to keep this game close, hopefully. But if Vargas is out for game 2 for the Dodgers, game 3, excuse me. If Vargas is out for game 3 for the Dodgers, 1-1 to Yan Gomes, that means somebody will have to go in and play second. That means J-Hay will have to play right field. Arenado will make the play here, 1 away. That means Mookie Betts, the Gold Glove winner of 2023 in right field, might have to come in and play second base. And Jason Hayward, depending on what arm angle the pitcher is, if it's a lefty or a righty, might have to come in and play right field in game 3. But if Vargas is back, we get CT back in left field, because I think CT3 makes that throw 9 times out of 10. Not too sure with David Peralta. I feel like we haven't had a lot of games this year in the regular season where they were moments like that where it gets hit to DP and he has to make a throw home. And here in the NLCS, we start him in left instead of Taylor because of Vargas' injury in yesterday's game. And it could cost us this baseball game. Not too sure. 6 more outs to work with. Mookie, Freeman, Outman will be due up here in the bottom of the 7th. What can this Dodgers ball club do? They're going to bring out Dylan Floro. This is his 2nd game. He's had a obviously has not given up any runs. Has given up a hit to a righty, it looks like. But 2 strikeouts, no walks for Dylan Floro in his 1 inning of work in the postseason. Mookie Betts will greet him, 1 for 3. First pitch, back to Floro. And 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. One away, and now that'll bring up James Outman, 1 for 3. Ball 1. We probably don't keep Gratterall out there for that 2nd inning in the 9th, unless the score flips here. But why show them Evan Phillips at this point? I don't think we need Phillips to hold them to a 1-run lead. I think Brusdar Gratterall will be just fine if that's how it's going to work out in the top of the 9th. 2-2 to James Outman. 1 for 3 in this series. 1 for 3 in this game. The 2-2. Fouls it off, staying alive. Floro, former Los Angeles Dodger. The 2-2. 3-2, and Freeman's on deck. 3-2 to the young buck, James Outman. The payoff pitch will be fouled. The 3-2. Hit into center. The playable for Bellinger. That will bring out Freeman with 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman. Ready. Freeman.
First pitch to Freeman. Ball 1. 0 for 3 tonight. And if we lose this game, like I said, game 3 is probably going to be Buehler in Chicago. The 1-1. 1-2, good sinker. Dodgers have 4 more outs to work with. The 1-2 to Freeman will be a foul ball. And he's staying alive. The 1-2 from Floro. 2-2. We have not lost much at Dodger Stadium this year. The 2-2 will be fouled. But this offense kind of struggling tonight against these Cubs. 3-2 though to Freddie Freeman. Muncy on deck. The payoff pitch will be fouled. I don't know how Freeman got a piece of it, but he did. The 3-2 will be fouled again. 3-2 to Freddie Freeman. Once again, the 19th pitch of the inning will be hit into right for a base hit to keep this bottom of the 8th alive for Max Muncy. Now, if you're Dylan Floro and the Cubs, you cannot give Muncy anything over the plate. And the only reason why I say that is because he led the league in home runs. Muncy, home run champion. First pitch, swung on and missed. 0-1. 2 for 3 tonight. Anything into the gap might score Freeman. 1-1. Great take. 1-1 from Floro. 2-1. David Ross make a pitching change. DeFloro walks Muncy. 2-1. 2-2. Good sinker right there from Dylan Floro. The 2-2 to Muncy. Will be inside and almost hits him. And Will Smith is on deck. The 3-2. Freeman will go. There he goes. Here comes the pitch. High ball 4. And a runner at second for the Dodgers. And now that will bring up Will Smith. And now they're going to bring out Brad Boxberger. That's a 4.50 ERA. And 2 innings in the postseason in 1 game. Can he work out of this for the Chicago Cubs? Will Smith will be up 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch inside, ball 1. Dodger fans are not too happy about that pitch at their catcher's knees. The 1-0. 1-1, good fastball. The 1-1 from Brad Boxberger. 2-1. Couldn't pronounce his name for a second there. 2-1. Hit down to third, and that's going to be a fair ball. Bases will be loaded for Nolan Arenado. Base hit. Arenado, can he come through here? 1 for 3 tonight with that double. See what Arenado can do here. First pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. A heater in the middle of the zone. Don't make the moment too big if you're Arenado. It's hard though. The 0-1. Popped up. And Arenado slams the bat in frustration. That will end the bottom of the 8th. Bases juiced. And the Dodgers cannot bring in a run.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico.
Alright, that'll bring up Nico Horner. 1 for 3. Strike 1. Cubs still have 3 more outs to win this ball game here in LA. Taking a game at Dodger Stadium, I feel like is huge for the Cubs. 1-2. The 1-2 fastball got him. 1 away here in the top of the 9th with 98 from Bruce Gratterall. Had to sit on the bench for a minute before being able to come out and pitch again. First pitch to Swanson, hit. Adames. 2 away. 2 away, and now that'll bring up Christopher Morel. 1 for 3. First pitch fastball, strike 1. The 0-1 slider. 0-2. The 0-2 here will strike him out. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th and buckle those seatbelts, folks. Taylor, Adames, and David Peralta due up. And they're going to bring in Brock Berkey. He led the National League.
Number 46,
Brock Burke. It's not Berkey, excuse me. Brock Burke led the National League in saves this year. Can the Dodgers make them blow a save here? First pitch from Brock Burke. Popped up. 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And now that'll bring up Willie Adames. 0 for 3. First pitch, high ball 1. The 1-0. Hit. And Horner, 2 away. 2 away, and we're going to substitute David Peralta and bring in Austin Barnes for his first postseason appearance in 2023. Here we go, AB. Let's see what you can do. First pitch to Austin Barnes. Inside and low, ball 1. Can Barnesy somehow continue this inning against the best closer in the National League? 1-1. 1-1 from Brock Burke. Hammered, but hooked, fouled. Oh my goodness. Austin Barnes could have been a hero. That one's 8.8 feet outside the foul pole. The 1-2 will be fouled and he's going to stay alive. What a swing right there from Barnes. But he tied this up. The 1-2 from Burke. We'll end this ball game. Cubs win 3-2. They steal a game from us here in LA. And unfortunately, you know, Dustin May, the line's going to go to him. And it's just kind of unfortunate, you know, with the way this went for May. You know, those 6 innings, 5 runs, 3 runs given up in 5 hits. And the Cubs didn't get any hits against that Dodgers. Well, they got a hit against Almonte. So, it just, and the hit, did they get a hit against Almonte? I don't think they did, because May gave up 3 hits. No, he gave up 5 hits, so they didn't get a hit against Almonte. They just had sacrifice flies, and they were able to bring in the runs when they needed to, and the Dodgers offense just could not get anything going against the bullpen for the Cubs, and we had those situations to bring in the runners, and the offense just kind of struggled tonight. So going into Game 3 now on Saturday in Chicago, we're probably going to be pitching Walker Buehler. Like there's really no if, whats, or buts. Walker Buehler is pitching Saturday in Chicago. Like that is obviously the game plan. I'd really like Bobby Miller to go. So there is a little bit of thought maybe throwing him in there instead of Buehler. But with the series being tied and it being Bobby Miller's first postseason start, I just don't know if I'm ready to be with pitching with Bobby Miller in a big game. Even though if we do fall in that game, then we'd have, you know, Buehler, Kirsch, Noah Syndergaard, and Tony Gonsolin, I'm pretty sure, to pitch again. And Dustin May, man, you got to give credit to May here. 6 innings, 11 strikeouts. Just gave up those 5 hits and those 3 runs, and the Cubs were able to get the runs when needed. And you know they played it 2 in the top of the 7th, which hurt us pretty badly. And in the bottom of the 8th, we had our opportunity. And having Vargas out of the lineup is obviously, it's going to hurt us. We saw it here tonight, I feel like, with David Peralta having to play left, and we're going to have to figure something out. I'm pretty happy with that AB Austin Barnes at bat at the end. I know he struck out, but I felt really comfortable with Austin Barnes. So depending on if Vargas is hurt still going into Game 3, Austin Barnes will probably be starting at second base. That's just how I feel like I should approach the injury with Miguel Vargas. Until then, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. I'll see you guys in Game 3 in Chicago on Saturday. And, yeah, see you guys then.